19-year-old Alan Smith has staked an early claim to be among the season's top scorers. His winner for Leeds in Munich on Wednesday was his 4th goal in 3 games and means he will now have the opportunity to face the likes of Barcelona and AC Milan in the European Champions League. Well, Champions League, World Cup, European Championship, they all come the same to the experienced French international Christian Carambeu, who joined Middlesborough from Real Madrid for over £2 million. He's in the French squad again for the friendly against England next Saturday. Carambeu will be assisted in midfield today by captain Paul Ince, who's back from injury, and Paul Ocon, who plays his last game before joining Australia's Olympic squad. The 2 strikers are Dean and Rickard. Alan Boksic is still injured. Joseph Job and Noel Whelan are on the bench. And Borough have confirmed today that they've agreed a fee with Real Madrid for Steve McManaman. They're now waiting to hear from the player. Well, Leeds record signing Olivier Dacour returns from a European suspension, as does Eric Bakker. Their Australian, Mark Viduka, is in a 3-man attack. Leeds have asked for his release from the Olympics, but in any event, he wouldn't leave until after the next match, a week on Tuesday. Lucas Radebe is rested and among the substitutes, so Gary Kelly is the captain. Graham Barber gets this Yorkshire derby underway. It's always been a passionate affair, but funnily enough, the last 3 seasons it's ended 0-0 every time. The England coach, Kevin Keegan, this time next week, his team will be playing France. This is Cooper to O'Neill. Dacour. Free kick to him. As Ocon made the challenge on Dacour. This is definitely a 4-3-3 formation that David O'Leary sent out today. And here's Bowyer coming from midfield and scoring! What a well-taken goal! He's done himself no harm in front of Kevin Keegan. David O'Leary will be pleased with that. A midfield player getting forward into a threatening position and providing a finish that would have done justice to any striker. Lee Bowyer from 20 yards, burying it in the corner. Took the pass from Bridges initially. Ian Hart planted the ball forward. Michael Bridges with the touch, but look at that. Oh, dear me. Fleming lost his bearings there, and Leeds have a corner. Bridges, Bowyer, Ian Hart is still in the penalty area here. And Bowyer's leading them a merry dance at the moment. There's a flag up on the far side. He's really getting into the heart of the Middlesbrough defence, Lee Bowyer. Bridges just muscled out of it there, but here's Dacour. And still. And a deflection and a second goal. Leeds go 2 up inside 12 minutes, and Schwarzer was completely deceived there by a deflection on Dacour's shot. Dacour really made all the running, but I don't think that's going to be claimed as his goal. It may be that this is going to be claimed by Alan Smith. Little flick by Paul Ince as Middlesbrough try to find a foothold in the match, but look at this, they're away again, Leeds. Pallister falling over as he challenges Ocon. Viduka rather, and it's a free kick to Leeds. Here's Bowyer. Oh, it's a good turn by Bridges. He's waltzing through, and that could so easily have been 3-0. Middlesbrough at the moment are nowhere in the match. And you can see just how dissatisfied he's been with what he's seen. Dean. O'Neill. Ocon. It's a corner, according to the assistant on this side. Carambeau has gone across to take it. Vickers and Pallister have come forward, 4 and 6. Pallister beaten to it. O'Neill's in the thick of that. And the shot from Ocon! But no, a lot of the crowd in different parts of the ground thought that was in. It's coming out to the Australian Paul Ocon, who came here from Fiorentina, and it just, I think, might have even caught Viduka, but it was wide of the post. This is Viduka, and now it's Jones, and that needed a save from Mark Schwarzer. Matthew Jones, the Welsh international, who's come on in place of Bakker, caught that quite well. And Viduka can't quite get his head to it. D'accord, too long. This is Hart. Pass was to Bowyer. Oh, and here's Bridges. Oh, and Bowyer's in again! Should have been 3. He had a chapter of opportunities in this fixture last year, I remember, Lee Bowyer, and didn't get his goal that day. He's had one so far today and could have had his second here. Good, crisp passing by Leeds United. And again, the Middlesbrough defence just pulled apart. Two players go down after that collision, but this is Ocon to Ricard, trying to get Job through. And now Carambeau to Ince. Leeds have a player down still. And now Ince goes down, gets the free kick, and Leeds pointing back to where they thought there should have been some earlier treatment. Oh dear. That looks a nasty cut for Matthew Jones. Looks as though it might be Colin Cooper. Into the wall, he appeals for hands. Nothing given. And then Radebe, a rather untidy challenge on the far side, but Ricard still has the ball. And comes round the back, and Job wants it pulled back now, but it wasn't pulled back in the right place to either him or to Paul Ince, who was well placed. Meantime, they've bandaged up Matthew Jones, who has come back on the pitch, wearing a bandage round his head. Job, away by Dewberry. Ocon. Jones. And back with Ocon again for Middlesbrough. There's a chance here. It's Paul Ince. And Job. No, and Dean maybe now. He returns it into the middle, and there's the header, and off the line. Paul Ince again involved. Twice the captain coming close to putting Middlesbrough back in it, but I think it was Gary Kelly at the last who got the ball off the line. Ince is twice involved here. There's the first attempt. That's blocked by Radebe. Now as it goes out to Brian Deane, keep an eye on number 2, Gary Kelly, because when Ince has this header, goalkeeper makes a fine save, but Kelly is there to kick it clear. Deane's getting into the penalty area, maybe a free kick. Whelan fouled by Hart. Deane is in the thick of it. Vickers comes in. Oh, it's a real chance. Stamp's shot was deflected, but it's a goal. Middlesbrough get one back with just under 10 minutes to go. Hope for Brian Robson's team. It's the substitute, Phil Stamp, who gets the shot in. But there's a deflection here as well, probably off a Leeds defender. Whelan takes the free kick. The header down. The shot by Stamp. It goes in off Michael Dewberry, I think. Leeds would do well to just tighten their game up a little bit now. Had it all their own way for a long time. This is Kelly. Viduka is waiting here. So was Smith. That's Jones. Good save, Schwarzer. Matthew Jones, having suffered the head injury, managing to see the game through and bringing a very good save here out of Mark Schwarzer. Oh, and it came off Viduka at the end. Don't think he knew too much about it. I think Vickers may have touched it first. Goalkeeper certainly wasn't in it. Job makes a forward run. Deane to his right. That's Job! And it's Deane! Oh, and scrambled away by Michael Dewberry. And at the other end, Smith trying to latch on to the long ball himself. Goalkeeper Martin needed the help of Dewberry there. Otherwise, it could have been 2-2. Good block by Smith. Leeds United are still the only 100% team in the Premiership, thanks to the goals by Bowyer and Smith in the first 12 minutes. And it was in that period that Middlesbrough will look back and think they lost the game, although 10 minutes from time, Phil Stamp did pull one back. Alan Smith continues his goal-scoring form, and in the Yorkshire derby, it's Middlesbrough 1, Leeds United 2.
David, 2 goals in 12 minutes, 2 substitutes. You could have scored a third. In the second half, it was so different. Why?
Well, they're young. We picked up injuries, as you said. We deserved to win the game, but we should have. We made hard work of it in the end.
A lot of disappointed people in that dressing room tonight because we thought we could give them a good game. I thought second half we did. We tried to drive at it. You know, we got a goal back, but it was a bit too late. But all in all, we're disappointed in our first half performance. You know, you can't play poorly like we did in the first half and expect to win football matches.
There's a lot of games and a lot of goals expected from Mark Viduka this year. But there seems to be a suggestion that Leeds want you to stay here and not go to the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's in the interest of the club for me to stay and play in the Premiership because, I mean, it's an obvious reason. But, you know, Australia's also, the Olympics are going to be a huge occasion down under, and especially in my hometown. I think, you know, it's going to be a big thing. So, you know, it'll be the ideal situation would be for me to keep everybody happy, but I don't think that's possible.
Just a word about your front three, Viduka, Smith and Bridges. Very original and work very well together.
Yeah, but I want to play in a certain way. I want to play with 3 there. And, you know, considering the players we have out, we've got options. And we've got to give Viduka more fitter. But Smith is on fire at the moment. And to me, over the next few years, I think he'll be going on to be a quality player.